folks, a quick review today on the Adam Polish's wheel and tire cleaner. Been using this now for a couple of years and have had a lot of success with it. It has worked very well for me. I do try different wheel and tire cleaners just to kind of experiment. Overall, this is the main one that I've been using now for about 2 years overall, and it just does a great job. Now, like with all wheel and tire cleaners, the one thing is that make sure that you always test it out on your particular wheel in a small area to make sure you don't have any issues, because everyone's got different wheels, different materials, all that sort of stuff. But in terms of application and stuff, very simple. Let me show you how I get mine set up to basically apply it to the wheel. All right, folks, so here's what I do in order to apply it, and this just makes it so easy, is I get one of these 2-gallon Smith Contractor sprayers, and then once all this wheel cleaner here is all done and all the way down to the bottom, I give it a quick clean out and all that, and then I go ahead and make my new batch. And I find this stuff actually goes a long way. Typically, like once I make a container of this, it'll easily last me about a year or so. So I just take my gallon pretty much of my Adams wheel and tire cleaner, fill it up, and pretty much because it's a 2-gallon container, it goes about halfway. And then I fill the rest up with water, so I basically have 2 gallons of fluid in that container. And then whenever it's time to use it on the wheel and the tire, it's very easy. Just pump it up, and then I have the wand right here, and then just spray and coat all over the wheel and tire and let it do its thing. So it works very well. So I will roll in some action footage of me using this in the video so you see how easy it is to apply and how easy it is to use. But also, folks, definitely check this out and give this a try. If you don't want to get the gallon container, I believe they also offer smaller containers as well. And it just works really good. So I've had good success with it, and it just works for me. So I'm going to continue to use it for a long time to come. Okay, folks, so how I use the Adams wheel cleaner is, first thing is that before I even wash the car, everything is still dry. I just get my Smith Contractor sprayer and just give a good coat on everything. Get it on the wheel. Yeah, there we go. Get a little bit up in there. Yeah, I just give it a good coat. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let it sit for 2 to 3 minutes. One thing is you don't want it to dry out. So as it starts to dry, I'll come back through with the pressure washer, hit it real quick, get the bulk of the material off, and then I'll show you what I do next. So that right there, folks, as it stands, it got pretty much 95% at least of the crud off of the wheel. So it's looking pretty good. I mean, I would even roll with it as is. Typically what I do is once I finish washing the whole car, I will come back and go ahead, and now I will hit it again and just put another coat on. And then this time, just going to let it sit for a minute. And then now what I'll do is I'll just come back with a wheel brush here and just give it a final run through just to make sure any excess junk is off of there. And just give it a nice scrub, especially in between the spokes and stuff. Hit the lug nuts a little bit. Hit the tire real quick. That's it, folks. We'll go ahead and rinse it, and we're done. So, folks, here we are. The sun is setting. Here's our finished product. And we have a nice, sparkling, new-looking wheel. And it's ready to go again. And all thanks to Adams Wheel and Tire Cleaner. Super happy with this. Definitely check this out, folks, and give it some consideration. It's worked well for me. Been very happy with it. And just gets the job done. What more can you ask for?